Today your angels have a special message for you. I know this period of separation is painful and seems meaningless, but believe me, it is extremely necessary. You and the person with whom you have this deep connection need to go through this now, even though it may seem so cruel at the moment. There is a lesson that each of you needs to experience individually. It's almost as if God is preparing the way for something greater between you two. You know that strange feeling that He is thinking of you? That is no mere coincidence. It is the connection between you manifesting in a more subtle way. Even if no words are exchanged, there is an invisible bond that remains strong, perhaps even stronger than before. You both feel it deep in your hearts, an almost palpable intuition that goes far beyond words and daily contact. It is something felt deep in the heart, a sense that somehow you are still together, even if you are not directly communicating. Things reached a turning point, and you ended the relationship. A chapter of your life has closed, and now you are facing a moment of silence, a necessary pause after everything that happened. It is normal to feel this mix of relief and longing. After all, you have freed yourself from heavy energy, and let's be honest, that's a big relief. Now, you are ready for a new beginning. A new dawn, a chance to start fresh. That special person, who was part of your life, still thinks of you. Yes, he misses you and imagines a future with you. The moments you shared, the deep conversations, the genuine laughter, and even the disagreements are remembered fondly. He is reflecting on what happened, trying to understand where things went wrong and how it all could have been different. There is a deep desire for reconciliation, to make peace and start again. He cannot stop thinking about you, imagining a future where you are together again. Each memory is a flame that still burns, a sign that the feeling is still alive. He is reminiscing about the conversations you used to have, those long nights where you talked about everything and nothing at the same time. He is mentally reliving the moments you laughed together, the small shared intimacies, and yes, even the mistakes and misunderstandings. The pain of separation between soulmates is a feeling that goes beyond the physical. It is as if the heart intensely longs to be with the loved one, but for inexplicable reasons, it is not possible now. There is a constant sense of longing that becomes stronger when you close your eyes to sleep. At that moment, thoughts turn to this special person, and often, words of love escape out loud, hoping that his presence can be felt somehow. This frustration comes from the impossibility of sharing every detail of life with the one you love, and this feeling is mutual. It is a constant battle for what you desire, an internal struggle that reveals that he has not given up on you. In his mind, the idea of never talking to you again is unthinkable. Time has passed since the last communication, and so the frustration only increases. Besides the pain of not being physically together, there is the issue of intimacy. Being with someone else does not bring satisfaction because the heart refuses to open again. Nothing seems right, everything lacks the intensity and passion that were unique in your relationship. This situation is about knowing that what you want is so important that, even if many attempts have led to frustrations, there is a readiness to face it all again. There is a persistent question that echoes in the mind: why am I not with this person? This does not make sense. For him, not being physically by your side is a feeling of wasted time, and you share this feeling. On his side, this feeling is even more intense, a feeling of deep injustice. He thinks, I love this person so much, and I messed it all up. And he carries with him the overwhelming weight of having compromised something so precious. I understand perfectly how difficult it is to be comfortable in the present moment and accept the reality that you are not with him now. This is painful and often seems unbearable. But instead of focusing only on the pain, ask yourself, what am I learning from this experience? Every difficult moment carries a valuable lesson. What have you learned by being separated from him? This period of separation is an opportunity for you to connect with yourself, to practice self-love and self-acceptance. Think about how he opened your eyes to your own greatness. He made you realize how amazing you are because to him, you are the best person in the world, the most incredible and fabulous he has ever known. Now, take a moment to reflect. How am I thinking? How am I talking to myself? And how am I talking about myself when things are not going as I would like? This reflection is essential for your personal growth. You have a special bond with him. He is your person. However, the current lack of communication is a test of self-control, an opportunity for you to focus on yourself, on your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. This is an important journey, a vital lesson that God has placed in your path now. I know that at times you may feel like you are losing hope. I also know that it has been extremely difficult not to be with him and especially not to be able to communicate with him. But this situation speaks volumes about the importance of learning to give yourself credit, learning not to put yourself down, especially regarding this specific situation. It is crucial to understand that we often judge ourselves very harshly, considering ourselves insufficient or inadequate. Maybe you have nurtured the belief that you are not good enough, that you are not pretty enough, or that somehow you do not meet expectations. You may have created these stories in your mind, telling yourself things like, "My God, he must be with someone more beautiful, cooler, kinder. He left because I was not perfect, I should be more this and that." However, the reality can be quite different. The truth is, he really loves you and thinks of you. There is absolutely no doubt about that. He sees qualities in you that perhaps you cannot see yourself. What does he see in you that you cannot see? What are the characteristics that make you special in his eyes? It is essential that you start valuing yourself more, recognizing your own qualities and the importance you have. Think about the things you do well, your achievements, the moments when you made a difference in someone's life. We all have something unique and valuable to offer, and it is crucial that you recognize this in yourself. By learning to give yourself credit, you also learn to build a more positive and realistic self-image. This does not mean ignoring the areas where we can improve, but rather balancing our perceptions, recognizing both our flaws and our virtues. When you allow yourself to see your own qualities, it becomes easier to understand why someone loves and values you. When we love someone, it is because we see in them the qualities we admire in ourselves. However, we do not always give ourselves enough credit for this, do we? The love you feel for him is as intense as the love he feels for you. There is no doubt that this connection is deep and genuine. This bond is not just spiritual, it is also emotional, involving feelings and desires. However, the path to achieving our desires and reaching the life of our dreams is not simple. We cannot get what we want with a simple snap of the fingers. And sometimes we look at other people and feel like it is how they achieve everything they want, easily and quickly, which makes us feel jealous. It is absolutely normal that, as human beings, we have these feelings. Questions like "why can't I be with my soulmate while everyone around me seems so happy and in love?" are common. But you feel like you are getting there, that the reunion between you two is inevitable. You know this deep in your heart, and that is why you do not give up on this situation, even if it is difficult, even if it has been a long time since the last communication between you. A part of you firmly believes that there will be a reunion. Maybe people around you think you are crazy, and maybe you feel that way sometimes. You have every freedom to move on and leave this behind, but you always end up returning to this energy because you know deeply that he is special to you and that he feels the same. It is this connection that sustains everything. The journey is not over yet, and in the end, you will achieve what you desire, your manifestation, your dream come true. But the path to get there is not easy, and it is crucial to be prepared for the challenges. Are you willing to face uncomfortable moments? Are you willing to take steps towards balance? And what is balance for you? Maybe it is working on yourself in the present moment, accepting that you cannot be with him now and that you cannot change the past. There was a really difficult conversation between you two, definitely, and at one point everything was lost. Both of you felt abandoned, each thinking that the other had given up. This is the real issue here. It was not just one person misleading the other, but a situation where both felt lost in the dark. Both want to communicate but feel they cannot, as if the energy is blocked between you. However, see that in your path, there is a new beginning, a new spark, the moment when you will reconnect, hear each other's voices again, see the faces, and receive those long-awaited messages. Imagine someone picking up the phone and receiving a message that makes their knees buckle, weaken. It is this kind of intensity we are talking about here, that feeling of "he weakens me, I do not know why, I cannot explain." When he writes to me, when he talks to me, anything he does, I lose my mind. If you are hearing this message and thinking, "My God, this is talking about me," then stay alert because something is about to happen for you. There will be new communication, a new beginning, something will be triggered. It may be just a message, or he will find a way to get your attention, to make you realize that he is thinking of you and wants to take a step forward. Soon you will experience that feeling of feeling comfortable with him again, rediscovering each other. And it will not be easy. It may not be completely smooth because you both have changed and maybe you have not yet realized how much you have changed, how much you have evolved. Finally, you will get answers. Finally, there will be a bit of light in this darkness. This relationship will never be perfect, and you are smart enough to understand that. You also know yourself well enough and know him enough to realize that it will never be a completely smooth and calm journey. The thing about you two is that you will learn as you go. When you two reconnect, your lives will change completely. You will want to leave the past in the past, forgive, forget, and start again. It is a process of deep and liberating transformation. I know that sometimes you think you are crazy, but believe me, you are not crazy. You have found your soulmate, and that is truly extraordinary. The science of love is complex and fascinating. When we fall in love with someone, all our senses are activated, and that is why sometimes we feel a bit disoriented. We are not crazy, we are just in love, and that is one of the most intense and wonderful experiences in life. You have the ability to forgive and start again, but please remember, if you feel you should give up on him, you have the right to do so. If you feel the relationship has become toxic, if you feel you are losing your sanity because you cannot wait forever, it is perfectly understandable. Always listen to your intuition. Always follow what your heart says. I know that maybe you have cried, maybe you feel this message was really heavy for you, made you smile, made you cry. Only God knows how difficult it was for you and also how much he feels the same. But you will rise, and in the best way possible, look at yourself with kindness. You would know how to take good care of yourself because you deserve care and attention. And while fate unfolds, know that you are loved and protected. Write in the comments, "I found my soulmate," to claim this blessing. Leave your like and please subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Always remember that the journey of love is one of the most beautiful and challenging we can face. It is an adventure filled with ups and downs, but every moment is worth it. Believe in the power of forgiveness, in the strength of love, and in the ability to start over. The past does not define who we are, but the choices we make from now on. Find peace in knowing that you are doing your best for yourself and for those you love. Keep following your heart, and it will guide you to the path of happiness and fulfillment. In moments of doubt, take a deep breath and remember that you are stronger than you think. Life is made of cycles, and every end is just a new beginning. Be kind to yourself and others. True love is patient, understanding, and willing to forgive. And above all, remember that you deserve to be happy. So go ahead, forgive, start over, and open your heart to the wonders that life still has to offer. Thank you for being here, for sharing this moment with me. I hope this message has brought a bit of light and comfort to your heart. Allow your spirit to absorb these words and feel them resonate deeply within you. God wishes the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, no matter what your decision is. Type, "I receive and accept my destiny and everything God has to offer me," to claim this message and the blessings contained within it for you. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and stay tuned to the important message awaiting you in the next video. May God illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.